Okay, hi. I thought I would do a little plan with me for April type of thing. Sorry about the lighting. It's kind of like evening and the sun's going down, but I was like, I'm gonna do it now because I'd wait until the last minute. So here we are. This tea is from Bird Pick. It's this cute local place that I found in LA. Really cute. They have some really good tea. This one is the brown rice tea. I haven't had rice tea until I tried theirs, and theirs are really good. So yeah, they also have this really good rose tea that I think about a lot. Anyway, so I'm gonna plan out April and probably just chit chat like I usually do because I just never shut up. So yeah, I've got my bag of all my all my drawing utensils and some washi tape and all that jazz. And usually I like to pick like a color that just kind of, and obviously it's super minimalist. I like things that are really quick, and as much as I love the whole beautiful, wonderful layouts and all that jazz, I don't have that. I mean, I can, but it's just a lot of time and energy that I don't have, unfortunately, for my bullet journal. I will, however, do these, you know, quotes or things like that. I'll glue things in here, tape things in here occasionally, but this is just like kind of huge layouts of quotes that I like that are right next to like my habit trackers and my mood trackers, so that I can, it's nice, it's like a nice little thing to have. So let's see, I need to think of a color. And I love doing calligraphy, fake calligraphy. My friend Kayla got me these for Christmas. I think Christmas or my birthday. She gifted me these, long story short, and I love these. Thank you, Kayla. I use them all the time. I just need to find a good April-y color. I really want to do gray, but I just feel like, you know, I already have black when I'm writing, so why am I going to do gray? I mean, I could, but let's see. I guess I could do like, oh, aren't these pretty? Let's see. It's a good April color. Ooh, I haven't done a blue in a while. This looks like a nice blue. Or like one of these. I think light blue is going to be my winner this time. This month. Oh man. I was thinking about pink or something, but then I was like, nah. So how did your March go? Mine was wild. It was all up and down and all over the place. I don't really have like a beautiful layout for this one, so I think I'm just gonna do a regular, like, this is April. Maybe I'll go back and doodle on it, but you know, more likely than not, it's probably not gonna happen. Okay, so yeah, my March was all over the place. It was like, there was just so much that happened. Good things, bad things. It was just quite the wild ride. Don't judge my calligraphy. I was never trained. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos. Oh, it's really shaky today. You know why? Because I had so much caffeine before I tried to do this. I was like, this is a good idea. Okay. Ta-da! Wow, pretty. Okay. And then usually I like to do ooh, now I'm liking this blue a lot more now. Okay, let's see. So we'll do, you know what? Ooh, this blue and my silver jelly roll. Now I'm getting fancy. Okay. Monday. Oh, you know what? Mercury retrograde was this month, huh? I mean, it happens every so often, what, like 3 months or so? 4 months? But, oh God, why are all these so ugly today? Judged. But, of course, it was this month when all the wild stuff happened. That's kind of cool that it starts on a Monday, though, because it just makes like bullet journaling and planning or setting up your planner so much easier. And it's like almost 80 degrees out today, and I'm drinking hot tea. This is my second cup of hot tea today. And it's like 77. It's like boiling. I'm so hot. I'm just like, ugh. Trying not to die. Oh, that's 22. Yeah, you thought you came here for... Oh my God, I did it again. Thought you came here for super aesthetically pleasing bullet journal? Well, you were wrong. You're gonna get plenty of mistakes. You're gonna get the real thing. Because that is not how life works. And it's off-center. Yeah, so this is how I bullet journal. Sometimes I sit down and actually do like a whole thing and make it like super pretty, but not today. Not today, Satan. Okay, so yeah, usually I'll have this guy. Oh, somebody's getting pulled over. So usually I'll have like this cover page, and then the next one is the month layout, and then I do like goals, to-do lists, and to meet. Like I'll just write April 2019, as if I don't know that. Or I could do like a little quote or something there, but whatever. And then I just number it all the way down. And again, it's super easy because it starts as Monday, and there's only 30 days and all that stuff. Maybe it's just deceivingly easy. It's like, I'm gonna be such an easy month, and then actually it's gonna turn out to be like batshit crazy. But we'll see. This is not, I feel like these are really hard to do any kind of calligraphy with. I like the Tombos. It's totally messed up. You can't see it anymore. These are a little harder because they have like a brush edge like that, whereas the Tombos have like an actual felt marker tip, and it's just way easier to control, and I'm getting ink all over my finger. But yeah, so oh well, I guess I don't really need this guy unless I want it later. But so then I just go down Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know what? I should number these first before I go all the way down the page. 3. It's gonna be a really quiet video. I'm just gonna have to find some really nice music for you guys to listen to, because I'm one of those people that can't really chew gum and walk, you know? I can't text and talk at the same time. Just like, you're using the communication side of your brain for 2 different things, and it's so difficult to like focus. I remember this one time I was trying to talk to my mom, I think, or my friend Lindsay, I don't remember, one of them, and we were talking about, oh, see, I messed up. We were talking about tampons, and I was a sophomore in high school, you know, 15. I was texting this boy that I had a huge crush on, and I somehow, he was asking me like what I was you know, what I was interested in, and like we were just trying to get to know each other and like force things, you know, like you're cute, and I was just kind of like, I think I'm supposed to have a boyfriend, I'm in high school, I'm a girl, and I replied basically with something along the lines of tampons, and I was like, oh, okay. And he just like, luckily he replied and was like, what? But I was too focused on the other conversation, and told him that some of my fun hobbies included tampons. I'm like, yeah, I just really love bleeding every month. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so, oh, and then I'll just like turn it this way, just do a nice uneven, oh, that's so uneven. Okay, good job. This is so not aesthetic. No, 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 no. I feel like just because I think I'm having camera issues. I'm like getting camera shy because usually they're not this bad. But you know what? You know what? It's fine. 2019. Okay. So yeah, usually I'll go down and put some important stuff here. I have like a future log somewhere in here. Oh, look at that. I did all of these things and then I have nothing. I was like, I know exactly what's going on up until February, and then March was just like, I don't know. Yeah, we're here. You know what? I think I'm gonna add a crow just because I have one of these, and it looks nice with the blue. So let me see. I can't find my stamp, so I'm just gonna color this. Yeah, this is how I stamp things. Gonna pop a crow down here. Is that something dirty? Pop a crow. Stamp. Oh no, well. Yeah, you tried. Okay, so there's that one. And then on this side, this month's goals, that's the one that I want to do. So I'm just gonna write this like in tall, long letters because I like the way that looks. I usually write in like really sloppy cursive, like just, I mean, you know, you think, oh, it's so pretty, but then when you try to read it, you can't. So, trying to write in print slows me down a little bit. I'm like, I've got to think about it. Okay, to do and to meet. So I have to put this to meet section because I'm really bad at hanging out with people. And it's not like because I don't like hanging out with people. It's just because I'm just bad at it. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm just bad at it. It's just... So also, I guess the neighbors are doing a lot of yard work right now, so... Yeah, I just get caught up in like my own thing, and I am way more on the introverted side. I'm much happier alone. So, I kind of have to force myself to go out into public and, you know, really interact with people. But it's not that I don't like to, it's just that it's something that I have to remind myself to do. So that's my layout usually for that. And then to this one. Oh, that could have been bad. My T is like, pay attention to me. I'm sorry, I've neglected you. Ugh, I love it. Okay, so, oops. Sometimes I'll sketch and plan. So I usually do the habit tracker this way and then the mood tracker. And ooh, got some wet nail polish on there. So the reason I do them together is because I like being able to see how my habits correlate with my mood. So you know, if I miss certain ones, then you'll see my mood start to drop or heighten or whatever. And it's just kind of, it's interesting because then you're like, oh yeah, that's really important to do. Get away, fly. Go away. Go. Shoot. Stop it. So we're gonna write out my habits that I want to keep up with. And I tried to do mine pretty general because, did I spell it right? Yeah. So dyslexic. Because I feel like if I'm too, what's the word? If I'm too specific about my goals and I don't meet them, it like beats me up. I'm like, oh, I didn't do that. So active is like, even if I didn't dance that day or like create a free dance, I still went to the gym with Alex, or, you know, I went on a hike, or, you know, like I got going. Don't mind me talking to myself, just videoing. Ooh, the lighting, I believe, has changed, but now it's a little moody. So, that's interesting. Should I just start talking all slow and low and sexy? That's not sexy. I hope my roommate has her door open and she's like, great, this is what I'm living with. I can't wait to move out. Okay. Where were we? We were here. So yeah, I'll just number it. So then I actually just do little happy faces all the way down. And then this is like, had the worst day ever face. Okay, so now that that's a thing, so habit tracker. And for my fonts, I actually usually just use the same 2 fonts, just because, you know, it's easier and quicker. But if you want to mix it up, I don't see why you can't just, you know, go on Pinterest and look up handwritten fonts, or, you know, simple fonts, minimalist fonts, or fancy fonts, or whatever the hell you want to do, and just kind of do that. And because I've done that. I did that with my October one, and I really liked the way it turned out. It just took a lot longer because I had to focus and really try. So, you know, when I'm in the mood for doodling or drawing or whatever, and I don't really know what to draw, a lot of the time I'll go and do that if I have to do any kind of layouts. But most of the time it's just the same one because I know these work together. I know what I like. So, in order to keep track of these, you know, I kept up with doing a few certain things. I didn't keep up with doing other things. Most of the time, though, it's pretty full, so my mood was up. And then you see that the second it starts kind of going down, even though it wasn't that bad the next day. And it's just weird because, like, the less full it gets, the lower my mood drops. So I can see that correlating to how I keep up with my habits and stuff. So I think that having these 2 together really helps with that. Oh, one thing I will do, my month layout, is I will keep track of the moon phases. And by keep track of the moon phases, I mean write down when the new moon is and when the full moon is. Some people, I have seen people do like the full, you know, the little circles all the way down and fill in. That one's really pretty, but again, it's a lot of work. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I think the new moon is this Friday. Not this Friday, but I guess when this is released, it'll be this upcoming Friday probably. And then I think the full moon is I think it's the 18th or the 19th. To look. 19th, it's the 19th. So, those are that. That is there. That are those. Oh, moving around my camera. Okay, I'm just gonna go into what I would lay out my week with. Again, I've found a layout that I like, that works for me, that I just haven't changed in probably like a year or 2 years. So I like it, it works. That's all I need. Okay, so I actually do this little month grid for every week. So but every week is like, I fit 1 week on a page. So then this would be the 2nd week of April. And I just like having that there because then I can have this kind of depicted by, like, I'm in the 1st week. So I'll just highlight it with whatever corresponding color that I'm using. Speaking of corresponding colors, blue is a good calming color. It's really good for communication and knowledge. So, you know, it's a good positive one. That's what I use it for, at least. I know that other people use it for other things, but those are the two that I use blue for, is communication and knowledge. And then I will just write out the days of the weeks. The weeks. And then same thing, I'll usually just highlight all of these. I kind of like this. I really like this blue now. I'm starting to enjoy it a lot more because it's like a rainy, kind of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like a rainy Sunday or something, you know? Okay, so then I'll write, this is the new moon. Come on, come on, come on, Jelly Roll. There we go. And, yeah, I'll just fill it out, you know? So it'll be like, so we're actually getting a new roommate, because my current one is moving away back to Colorado. Well, not back, but to Colorado, my hometown. She's not taking me with her. She's just leaving me, abandoning me. Like she has a life of her own or something. Okay, so then the new roommate's name is Colleen. I haven't gotten my schedule for work yet, but I do know that I work in the evenings. I do choreo class. So yeah, that is my super skeletonized week. I know it's gonna fill up pretty soon once I get my schedules for my other jobs, but it'll get there. Yeah, and I mean, that's really what they look like. They don't change much. That's really all I do, you know? I don't really, sometimes I'll take notes if I'm Googling something for my grimoire or anything like that, but really, like, witchy-wise, I just kind of keep track of that. I think you could use the habit tracker, so, you know, if you want to, like, read a card a day, or I have my meditation, or, you know, if you want to make a certain offering every week or something, you can do offering and like block out which days you really want to do that, or if you want to do it every day or whatever. So I think you could use that in a witchy way. You could also do you know, cleansing, if you want to cleanse yourself or your space or your home or whatever. If you want to do that, you know, once a week or something, block that out, whatever you want to do. I think those are really good ways to do to keep track of your witchy habits. But other than that, I don't really actually use it much for that. I just kind of cleanse when I feel like I need to cleanse, and read tarot when I feel like I need to read tarot or get a different perspective on things. But yeah, but that's really how I set up my bullet journal. It's not anything special. It's really, really, really minimalist, just because yeah, that's just the way it's easiest for me and actually allows me to keep up with it, because if it's too complex and it's too much, it'll just get in my way, and I just don't want to do it if it's too much work, you know? So, this is my flip through. It's super bland, and this would be my quote page, or, you know, you can paste things in there or whatever. And then that's the week. And then any kind of notes or whatever. So, yeah, I hope that was, I guess, kind of fun for you, but I have had some requests for that, so there it is. Maybe now you're like, well, I regretted that, but you know, here you are. So, I mean, hopefully this kind of gave you some ideas if you are new to bullet journaling, or if maybe you just needed some kind of simpler spread, because I've seen mood trackers and habit trackers and like all that stuff that are like, so I don't even understand how they keep up with them, to be completely honest. Like there was this lady who had this like tree of all colors, and she was like, well, the different kind of leaves represent, and I was like, I don't understand even how that's working. But you know, whatever works for you. If you have that energy and that time to actually make these beautiful spreads, then please do share them. And if you guys do end up using any kind of like the witchy habit tracker things, it'd be really cool if you guys tagged me in it. I don't know how you would do that on Instagram or something, because then I can see it. Or if you did do like this kind of layout and like did your own thing or whatever, if you guys are proud of it, I would love to see it, because you know, I just like to see what you guys are up to, see what you're up to. I get, oh, you can use hashtag Wonderlust Coven. Yeah, use the hashtag Wonderlust Coven. Hell, even if it's not just the bullet journal, you know, even if it's just like you're watching my videos, or like you're using something from my videos, or you're just trying to like connect with the Wonderlust Coven, then absolutely use that Instagram post. Hopefully that helped you. Hopefully you had fun. I have other things to give you, other videos in the future. I have like a whole list. I know I keep saying that. It's just now I actually have time to film these. So that's really exciting. And yeah, until then, be kind to each other. Best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.